Aquarius. Aquarius, I know you a freak, yo. It's all good, Aqua. I don't judge, okay? We all got a little freakiness inside. What did Dina Howard say? I got a little freaky secret, everybody's saying, cause we don't give a about a thing. Cause I will be a freak until the day, until the dawn. And we can all through the night to the early morn. Now come on, I will take you around the world on a gangster lean. And we can any time of day. It's all good for me. Boy, okay, enough. Anyways, Aqua, Adina Howard. Freak like me? I know you a freak. It's all good, Aqua. Most people are. They're just too ashamed to admit it. All right. Well, what's up? Welcome to the channel, Aqua. Welcome to the righteous family. I don't know what all this sex talk is about, but there's a lot of sex talk going on in the readings right now. It's a lot about butts and vaginas and penises and sex and sex and sex. It has me wondering, because I'll be honest, I'm not really connected to a bunch of people. Well, let me not say that. That's not true. A lot of the entities that I have been connecting to with lately are very spiritual, feminine women. A lot of them are married. A lot of my newer friends are like married women who they're just dope in their marriage. And I love to hear their conversation. I love to talk with them and just, they're giving me guidance about a higher level of commitment. And one of my homegirls, she's been married now. I think she said her and her husband were married for like 15 years. And she told me, Aqua, let me tell you, she told me she had like a spiritual experience. Like she went into meditation and I think she said for like 15 minutes, right? And something came over her, Aqua. And after her meditation, she went and her exact words is she devoured her husband. And I was like, I know that's right, girl. Like devouring your husband. It's interesting, Aqua, because I told myself now I'm on a different type of journey that once I get my husband, oh my goodness, or when my husband comes, it's like I don't want to like wear him out. I do, but I don't, you know what I'm saying? Because I be feeling like, I even said, I don't mind sharing, like, okay, you are there. My bad, Aqua. Okay, my apologies. Of course, every time I go live, my phone goes off. But back to what I was saying, I don't know what part I left off, but I was just thinking about my husband, and the one thing that I thought about when my husband does come is like I want to be able to just like if I'm laying in a bed with my husband, divine feminine, you could be connected to divine feminine or you're in divine feminine energy. But I always would think about like if me and my husband are just laying in a bed, like I could just roll over and just take him down if I wanted to. Like that's what I be thinking about. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of, well, I think at least my opinion, like men want their women to take action. I don't know. I don't have a man yet. But I be feeling like men want their woman to like just let them, not, you don't have to say like you want to do something, just take the initiative sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I always think about that. But I'm not a man, so I don't know if that to be true or not. I just would assume like my husband, if you want it, you go for it. I assume wives do that, but I'm not sure. I'm a little different, so whatever that's about, Aqua. So you could be married or you could be considering marriage or just a higher level of commitment. Okay, and you could be a little freaky D, like, but you may want to save your freak for your significant other. Okay, but let's get to your reading. All right, Aqua, remember that this message will resonate. Just take part of the message that sound like your story, leave the rest for other Aquarians. Hi, Aqua. I love Aquarius. Aquarius doesn't love me too much. I realize that. Me being a Cancer Every Aquarius I ever dealt with ghosted me. They all left me. One of the Aquariuses that I knew, Aqua, they said I was too intense because I'm very emotional. So I get it. You know, air and water. Air and water will just make a tornado or a hurricane. I was sitting here thinking that maybe the only sign that would really go with me is probably Earth. Because water and earth, I mean, yeah, you can flood the earth, but eventually it evaporates. Whereas too much water and too much air, I mean, they all make natural disasters. So I guess it doesn't matter. But yeah, fire, me and fire, I love fire, but apparently my watery self, I can just, well, I used to, let me take that back. When I didn't have control of my emotions, I could drown out poor fire. Oh my goodness. That little light could never get back lit dealing with me. All right, but anyways, enough of that talking. Let's get straight to your reading, Aqua. Let's see, Spirit, what's the intuitive message for the sign of Aquarius? Hold on. Okay. What? Okay, Aqua, so you could be connected to a Capricorn or you're a cusper. Capricorn just got the same energy. New York could be significant. You could be traveling to New York or you're from there. Okay, and that's the different New Yorks. I got 2 New York cards in this deck. I didn't even know that because I can just tell the handwriting. So something about personality, something personality disorder maybe, because I've been starting to read like my handwriting. Anytime I look at my handwriting, Aquarius, I can always tell if I'm going through something or whatnot because it's different. Okay, but you could be from New York or you're traveling there. You could be getting a new dog. Okay. Or you could be learning something new. Somebody could be training you or teaching you something. Yeah, it could be a Sagittarius. You could be connected to a sage. Or you have heavy sage placements. Okay, yeah, that's learning. And look, I mentioned earth energy right there. So you could be connected to an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a sage. All right, somebody could be from New York or somebody's traveling there. You could be learning something here. Going on some sort of exploration mentally here, developing. Yeah. I'm hearing a higher octave. I don't even know what that means. Of learning here, or growing, or developing. The letter H could be significant. It's interesting because I said in Capricorn 2 T's. I didn't even realize Sagittarius has 2 T's. So it could be a sage here you could be connecting with. What's the situation for Aquarius? TT? I just heard Tatiana or Tiana. Tia. Well, I don't know why I just heard Tatiana though. That one stuck out for me because there's 2 T's in that one. I feel like I had that name. Anyways, what's the situation for Aqua? 2 T's pop up. Somebody here could be, that's your energy, Aqua. You could be popping up on someone telepathically. Yeah, you may want to go on vacation. You might get in a hot air balloon here, or somebody's an airhead, or you are. That's your energy, okay? But somebody wants to pop up on you, or something could be unexpected here. Somebody here wants to visit you. Somebody wants to surprise you, or somebody wants to be spontaneous and do something. Yeah, you could be thinking about popping up on somebody or surprising somebody here. Or this sage is popping up. This could be somebody from New York. Telepathically here. It's interesting. This air balloon looks like something about fashion or clothes for whatever reason. Because a pop-up for me, I'm even thinking like a pop-up shop. So this could be about fashion. Okay. Like a vendor. What's New York for Aquarius? What's New York? The King of Pentacles. Yo, this is a lot like Cappy. Yeah, somebody in New York got bread. They got a lot of money. Somebody could be a king, man. Somebody's very stable, very credible. So yeah, somebody can dress here. This could be you, Aqua. This is the masculine energy. I see there's a masculine watching you. They're looking at you. It's like somebody here, somebody wants to keep you close. Could be a Taurus here. Somebody could have their hand on your money. Somebody could live in the city. Well, New York is a city. Okay, so Aqua, you could be very stable, very credible. Yeah, you could be into like fashion. You could work in the fashion industry here, or you work in New York here, or you work here to train or teach. I see you're very credible here. Yeah, it's something you do for work. I see you on this platform here. You're very fashionable, very trendy. There's a masculine here who could be watching you. Somebody here who has a great deal of wealth. Somebody could be like the king of New York. That's what I just heard. Could be the Sagittarius. And somebody here could be popping up on you. Somebody could be flying towards you. And a hot air balloon. Dog, that just made me think of the Wizard of Oz. So Aqua, yeah, because you could be a star. There could be, yeah, that's your energy. Somebody could be watching you, watching your work. Because you could be like a wizard, or you're very, I'm hearing odd. I had a reading that said something about an odd wizard. What's New York? Yeah, blow the whistle. Yeah, you could be a trainer. Yeah, there's a new dog here. So there could be a new dog here watching you. The sage could be a dog. Okay, what's New York? Somebody may want to work with you. Could be a sage or a Taurus. What's New York? Dang, could even be a Leo or a Gemini. Yeah, so you could be very childlike or pure or confident or happy here. Somebody, yeah, yo. Okay, so there could be somebody here that somebody could be attracted to younger people. I don't mean that in the sense of like predatory. It's looking like somebody is attracted to like confidence, or somebody's attracted to like, somebody likes to work with people who are free or who are very childlike, like somebody. So Aqua, you could be doing something that you love to do, something you've always wanted to do for work. I'm hearing the fashion industry or New York. You may want to work in New York here, in the city here. Or somebody is watching you be bright. Somebody's watching you be confident, be pure here. Yeah, the Ten of Wands. So this sage here, yeah. Okay. There's somebody who's hiding here behind. All right, somebody could be hiding behind magic. There could be a Capricorn. Definitely looks like a Sagittarius here. It's like I see whoever this feminine energy is, there's somebody who is like carrying this sage. This Capricorn could be carrying the sage, or there's a feminine energy who is like hiding behind some sort of magic, or there's somebody here who's holding on to a lot. Like they will not let go of this Sagittarius. Somebody got blonde hair. Somebody could be Caucasian or fair skin. And it's like somebody, they don't want to show their face, because I see somebody here, they're hiding behind this magic. You could be learning this. Somebody here has a lot of burden. Somebody may want to release this burden, because the Ten of Wands is like an ending. Somebody wants to bring an ending to carrying all of these burdens, or carrying the load, or carrying the burden. What's Sage? What's Sagittarius? Yeah, it might be. Okay, what's Sagittarius? Somebody could have a daughter or a son. What's Sagittarius? Or both? Somebody could have 3 children. What's Sagittarius? about sunflowers could be significant? What's Sagittarius? Five of Wands. Yeah, there's a sage here competing with you, and they're hiding, though. They don't show their face. Somebody wears a mask here. It could be a sage, a Leo, or a Capricorn. It's giving me Sagittarius energy. Yeah, somebody here. What am I doing? Aqua. Yeah, so you dropped some sort of burden here. You could have been traveling to a sage here. Somebody here you could have been fighting with. I mean, like physical fighting. This could be physical, or somebody abuses sex, or somebody abuses marijuana. Somebody could be Asian. I see somebody could have like two-tone color hair, blonde and black, or blonde hair or orange hair. Yeah, somebody here likes to compete. There's a lot of fighting going on. It's almost as if somebody doesn't want to show their face. I'm hearing domestic abuse again. And somebody hides behind like sex or marijuana here to, yeah, because it might be high. Somebody here could be really high. So either the Sagittarius could beat this feminine energy, or there's a bunch of women here fighting each other, or this sage could have a lot of women fighting amongst each other, and then there's somebody who's carrying the load, or they're carrying the burden. They don't want to show their face here. Somebody definitely could be Caucasian or fair skin. What's pop up? What's pop up? What's pop up for Aqua? What's pop up for Aqua? The Lover. Yeah, Nine of Wands. Somebody here has been through abuse. Yeah, Aqua. So I see you. You're a fighter. It's like you put this behind you. You could be watching somebody. You're angry because you see something. Yeah, you could have been domestically, like, you could have been a part of DV. You disconnected here from a lover. I see you had some sort of transformation. So your lovers could have abused you here. Yeah, you could have had a lot of history with some sort of abuse. Especially, I'm definitely hearing some domestic violence, because this is giving me the enough when Jennifer Lopez, like, wrapped up her hands and she was ready. I see Aqua. This could be you and your feminine energy, or you're the masculine energy. You could be from New York. You could be this abuser, because I see there's a sage here, a Gemini or a Virgo, somebody who could have disconnected from you. Because I see somebody could have a maternal figure who transitioned on. This could be a grandmother, a mother. Somebody here, it's like they can feel you, or somebody knows your heart. And I see you could be having some sort of transformation here, and you're still putting in some sort of action even after you were abused. So you could have been abused. Somebody here could have been financially abusing you, the Sagittarius. Yeah, I see somebody's like the king of New York, or somebody's a dog. It's a new dog doing old tricks. Could be a Taurus, a Leo, a Gemini here. You could have had something new, or you were working with somebody. Or yeah, you could have a son. Somebody here was abusing you financially, physically. And somebody here, you could have you learned something here on this journey. And it's like somebody wanted you to hide or cower. Somebody's very competitive here. Somebody could be fighting with a bunch of Asian women or Caucasian women, or somebody here could abuse marijuana. It's interesting too, because you could be popping up. It's like you're doing something unexpected or spontaneously. It's like you're still putting in this fight. You're not even focused on love right now, like, but because you come with love. It's like you go with love here, and you put the past behind you. You put this trauma or this abuse from these lovers behind you, and you have some sort of transformation. And I see you still ready to go. Let's see, what's the King of Pentacles? Your energy is still masculine energy. So King of Pentacles, yeah, you could have been abused by a sage, a Leo, a Taurus, Gemini, Capricorn. Virgo, somebody was either abusing you financially, or somebody was domestically abusing you, or somebody was emotionally, because love, somebody tried to use love, because you could be very, very childlike here. You could be a little naive, or it's like you're very pure, you're very innocent like. So somebody, what's the King of Pentacles? Yeah, boo thing. Somebody was trying to scare you. It's interesting because somebody was trying to use love. Ace of Swords. There you are. That's your energy. That's the truth. So you could be cutting through something within your work. You could be very credible, very stable here. It's like you're putting your work on display here. Yeah, Six of Swords, your energy too, which is the Ace of Swords. It's the Seven of Swords. Yeah. You have some sort of strategy. It's like you're cutting through something. I see your guys, it's like they're guiding you. Yeah, the sun and the moon is here to be balanced here emotionally, your soul, your spirit, to be confident here. Somebody could have knocked your tooth out when you were younger. But I see you're blossoming into something beautiful. You're very credible. You know the truth here. You have this sword here. Something about your word or words. Yeah, you're cutting through this. So somebody tried to dog you. Somebody was trying to financially abuse you. You know this. This could be somebody from New York or the King of New York or whoever this is. Somebody is very wealthy. Okay, so somebody could use their wealth to abuse. I'm hearing financial abuse. What's the Ten of Wands? Yeah, Two of Cups. You could have been in a relationship with somebody. You dropped the burden of some sort of relationship or some sort of connection because there was domestic abuse with this Sagittarius. Could be a Capricorn, a Leo, a Taurus. Could even be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yeah. It's like you could have been going towards some sort of connection with the sage here who was competing with you. And it's you could be dropping some sort of burden, or it's almost like you were the hiding behind marijuana. It's like you didn't want to, it's like marijuana could have helped you be able to travel towards this sage that you have a connection with, or drinking. This could have been somebody you went on a date with at the beach. You dropped some sort of burden here, and I just see, what's the Five of Wands? Somebody here, man, they got a lot of drama, chaos. They fight with a bunch of people, or there's a bunch of fighting or conflict here. What's the Five of Wands? The King of Cups, yeah. So it's going to be same sex. Somebody at a distance. There's a sage here at a distance. Somebody here could be at the beach, or somebody here, there's an island. Like somebody's on this isolated island, or somebody here, they watch you at a distance. Somebody could be watching you in some sort of connection here. They could be watching you be abused, or somebody could be watching you like go through all this conflict here. And it's like you drop some sort of burden. It's like I see you just carry some sort of burden, but there's a Sagittarius. They don't show their face. Somebody's coming towards you. Could be a Pisces, a Sage, Taurus, or a Leo here. And now I see that whoever this group is, they're all fighting amongst each other, or they're all competing with each other. You could be learning this. What's the Nine of Wands? Yeah, you see this. You could have heavy Sagittarius placements. And you could have been abused by this group. And you could be a little angry. But, because it went from the Ten of Wands, Five of Wands, Nine of Wands. Ten of Wands, Five of Wands, Nine of Wands. It's like, yeah. It's like you put this behind you. You moved forward, or you took a step forward here. You did something unexpected here. Yeah. I see it's like you still put in some sort of, it's like you wrapped up, you like, yeah, I'm still ready to go. Like you could be going towards some sort of, having some sort of transformation here, because you see You could see a bunch of people fighting with each other, competing. Like they don't want to show this though. They hide behind like relationships or sex or marijuana. Yeah, but there's somebody at a distance, they watch you, or a group of people, they watch you and try to compete with you. What's the Nine of Wands? Yeah, squabble up. Like somebody, it's a group that's trying to fight you. So I'm hearing like a gang. They trying to bank you. Do they still say bank? I don't know if they say that. But there could be a bunch of people trying to jump you. You could be in some sort of connection here. Yeah, King of Cups, because you could be, that's your masculine energy. You could be very credible, very stable, wealthy here. You know the truth. You speak the truth. Ace of Swords here. You have some sort of new idea. You're confident here. Yeah, you're a guide. Ace of Swords to the Six of Swords. You have a strategy here to cut out a group of people who they're trying to jump you or they're trying to fight you. Yeah, you drop some sort of burden here. And these could be people that they hide behind their magic, though. It's people at a distance from you. You're not even connected. These could be old lovers or people who really love you in real life. King of Cups, they love to watch you, but then they cast at you. You could be learning this. What's the Nine of Wands? Yeah, the Chariot. You're moving on. You have heavy Cancer placements. And you could have been confused on like who's doing what, which way do I go? But I see, even if you don't know which way to go, you're going, you're moving. Yeah, because at one point you could have been wanting to go the pure way. The other point you might have want to go the dark way. And it's just like, and it makes sense because if you've dealt with a lot of abuse when it comes to love, it's hard to figure out which direction to go in. Or this Cancer here, this Cancer has been abused by their lovers. I mean, for 9 years, 7 years, 6 years, somebody has been abused. They've been so confused here because somebody has dealt with competition, drama, chaos. Either you can have Cancer placements or this Cancer here. And so somebody could be a little angry because somebody's learning here that either you're watching this person or somebody intuitively knows the truth here about you working with a Taurus, a Leo, a Gemini, or a Virgo. You could have been hiding some sort of relationship, watching somebody at a distance, watching somebody you're in a relationship with compete with somebody you have love for. Somebody could be, the Nine of Wands is like, somebody could be learning this. So somebody here, somebody you're in a relationship with could have been abusing this Cancer, coming towards somebody that you love. You could have disconnected in love, but you could be watching this person. Somebody's having a transformation, but you have passion for this person. It's like you're attracted. You may want to pop up on somebody or something is unexpected, or you may want to go towards somebody. It's like you didn't know which way to go, so you could have went on a path, because the path that's dark is like towards this Sagittarius or something, or somebody from New York who you fight with, you compete with, or somebody just likes to compete with somebody you love. What's the Lover's card? And this could be somebody who popped up on you, or yeah, somebody could be thick or thicker, or what's the Lover's card? Hey, what's the Lover's card? Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles. Interesting. So you going, so this way, it says this way is towards a Sagittarius, okay? And whoever this Sagittarius is, I keep hearing peeping Tom, like somebody watches you at a distance and somebody comes towards you to compete and fight. or somebody's been fighting with the Taurus or a Capricorn or a Pisces or a Leo. It's a lot of fighting here, a lot of drama here. Either you're learning about this, you could have heavy stage placements, or you see this Sagittarius here who's at a distance. Somebody could be like the king of New York, or somebody's from New York, or somebody works in New York here. And somebody could be watching you. You could be the star. Ace of Swords, somebody has some sort of new idea. Somebody wanted to cut out your light or cut out your happiness or your joy, and so you were guided away. You could have released working with somebody from New York, or Ace of Swords is just the truth, okay? But Nine of Wands, you could be learning that I see you're moving on, but you see something that happened this way. You see, that's the dark. The light is you could be working with a lover of yours that you may not be in connection with. You may want to go. You may not know which way to go or how to get to somebody. Because the Eight of Pentacles, somebody's like an occultist, or somebody's like an herbalist, or somebody's like witchy. Like somebody here can like cats, or somebody works at a what's that called? Not a botanica, but dang. Oh, I forgot. Those stores that sell like potions and oils and crystals and herbs and things of that nature. Yeah. You could be going towards a Cancer, a Gemini, a Virgo, or a Sagittarius, or you could have been confused on which way to go. You could have been confused on who was abusing you. Somebody was doing work on you. Somebody could have been doing like love work on you to compete. Somebody could have put something in your food. Be careful with that. I just had a conversation with an Aquarius. He did not want to believe me that that is a real thing. Somebody here could be doing work on you for you to disconnect with somebody that you love here. Somebody could be abusing something that they're doing, like Aqua, you all the way over here, Ace of Swords, Six of Swords. So you're being guided, or you're a guide, or you're moving to peace. You could be very stable here. You could be doing something new, or you're learning something, you're teaching something, or you're training something, because you know the truth, Ace of Swords. You're refreshing. You could be a psychic, or you're just very much aware, okay? You don't have to be a psychic. But I see you're moving to peace. There's somebody here who's guiding you, or you're on this broomstick with two other people here. Somebody here who is very... I'm just hearing innocent. Yeah, man. And you may want to go towards this Cancer. You might want to pop up on somebody, or you could be telepathically popping up on somebody. You may want to do something spontaneous. That's all your energy. The pop-up energy is your energy, because Aqua, you're the future. You don't mind taking a risk. And I just see you're moving on here to do something that you love for work here. So, yeah, you could have disconnected working with a Cancer or a Sage here who was abusing you, or a Scorpio, or a Virgo. Somebody here was abusing you. They were confusing you on which way to go. All right, but I see something or somebody could be popping up telepathically to help teach you something or help you learn something, all right? Yeah, damage. Somebody could have caused a lot of damage for you. And they could have used sex, marijuana, alcohol. Somebody here could be attracted to, like, younger people, is what I'll say. But you could be cutting through this. Somebody likes to work with... Nah, I ain't going there. Not today. What's the oracle message for Aqua? My bad. Hi, Esmeralda. Hi, Tyler H. Hey, Amy. Let's see. Celestial alignment. Yeah, this is interesting. So it just made me think, an Aquarius told me one time, this is giving me a moral compass. So somebody could be aligning you, or you're aligned to the celestial body. So right now, Aqua, the moon is in Sage, in Sagittarius. Somebody could have Sagittarius moon, or, oh my gosh, does Pluto enter Gemini? Gosh, All of the planets have been moving. Is that Pluto? I don't think that's Pluto. I think that's, 1 second, Aqua, my bad. It looks like Pluto. I gotta look back at my glyphs. I don't remember. Oh, my bad, Aqua. I think that's Pluto. It looks like Pluto. Why am I all the way over here? I'm looking for the planets, please and thank you. That is, no, that is Uranus. That is your energy. You're ruled by Uranus. So Uranus went into Gemini. So check your placements, check your outer planets. Because I heard the other day, Neptune is in retrograde, which is an outer planet. For whatever reason, I kept hearing Pluto, which is an outer planet. And Uranus is an outer planet, Aquarius. So something here could take a while, like a long time here. Or something took you to figure something out here. Somebody could have been doing work on you for a long time. Could be the Sagittarius, Capricorn, Leo, Taurus. And we heard at the beginning, I heard 10 of Cups. So this could have been somebody in your family. For you to disconnect, working with somebody you love, this Cancer. Yeah, man. Somebody could have been abusing you for a long time. Could be a Sage here. All right. Could even be a Leo. But somebody here could be definitely in alignment, or you are. Somebody could be very colorful. Somebody's the GOAT, or you are, okay? So, yeah, Ace of Swords, that's you. That's your energy. 6 of Swords, 7 of Swords. You have some sort of strategy here. Yeah, to be confident in your work, and you're credible, all right? So you're putting your work on display. Somebody in New York could be watching your work. Somebody at a distance, they love your work. Somebody could be part of the LGBTQIA community, because I see 2 kings here, okay? So, yeah, I'm going to leave that there. I pray it resonates. Till next time. Peace. Nuck if you buck. Yeah, somebody want to fight. 5 of Wands. Why? Like, who knows? Because of what you do for work here. You could be working with a lot of lovers here who they're angry because you did something spontaneous. You put the past behind you and you move forward, the Chariot card, and you're growing and learning, Sagittarius energy. So somebody from New York here, or somebody's a new dog. Somebody tried to dog you, and you were peaceful. You left in peace. Ain't that a bitch? All right. Till next time. Peace.